Okay, welcome back. So today I'm going to try and show you some exercises for the upper bit of your back and your shoulder. This happens a lot when people are doing lots of decorating, which I'm assuming people are doing right now. Normally people get, it hurts right in here and over the top of my shoulder, and sometimes goes up into the head, gives you headaches. So it's a very common thing to see, so I thought I'd just try and give you some information to help you with that. So one of my favourites again is back to using this ball like we used on the buttock and the low back last time. This is 80mm, 80, 70, 60, they're all about the same, doesn't really make a difference. But what you want is really hard. You don't want anything which is soft and squidgy because it's really not going to do the trick for you. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this ball, I'm going to do it so you can see here, and lean against the wall. Now, if I put my feet right out, you can see I go down low, but that means I can really put my weight against it. If my feet are against the wall, I can't really put much weight against the wall. So I'm going to come about that far away from the wall with my heels. I'm going to put the ball just here, okay, so you can see, and I'm going to lean against it like that. Now, I can bring my back out and I can get right in there, and that's really good. But you can just get in there and just put a little bit of weight. Now, if I want to, I can push against it. By pushing against it, I'm going to increase the pain, but I'm also going to increase the efficacy of what I'm doing to a point. Don't go mad. So what I'm going to do is just going to push a little bit, wait for it to fade. As it fades from about a 6 to about a 3, I'm just going to move just a few millimeters, and it's a good one. Just stay there again, and we're going to find lots of these. It's a very, very common area to get pain in, especially with your lifting, your painting, anything arms overhead always seems to get you right in here. And that's a really, really nice little thing to do. You can see, you can get right down, you can get up, but you can see if I do it like that, you can see I'm just off the spine, just to the outside edge of the spine. I'm currently doing my left shoulder for you. All right? And when you walk away, drop the ball, catch it. It's a good thing to do. Right, so the second exercise I'm going to show you for this bit of your back and shoulders is using a favourite little tool of mine. It's called a yoga wheel. They're about 4 or 5 inches wide and just over 12, about 14 inches diameter. This one has got a cork finish on it. You can get them with neoprene. They're available from many online retailers. Just choose what you like. They're rated to often about 16 stone, so you shouldn't have a problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the floor. I'm going to show you how to roll on it. I'll try not to fall off. You can do it gracefully, but sometimes it's not so easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lie here. I'm going to put it between my shoulder blades, just there. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my back up so my bum is level with my shoulders. My arms are out to the side. I'm not going to let my head drop back too far, but I'm not going to hold it up. I'm just going to kind of keep it roughly neutral. And then I'm going to push back with my feet. Good to do with the shoes on so you're not going to slide. I'm going to roll. And I'm going to roll all the way down until I just begin to get towards my low back. And then I'm going to pull myself back again. Now what I'm trying to do in this position is I'm trying to imagine that I'm a piece of pastry going over a rolling pin. I'm not going across level like this. As I go across, I'm folding down bit by bit by bit. So I'm imagining like I'm rolling out pastry. Okay, again, I'll show you again. So from here, bum up, shoulders, arms out. These things are only about 15 to 18 quid, so they're well worth having in your armoury. And all the way back, like this. And when you get good, you get down towards the floor, and back up again. Right, 2 more bits of kit I like for doing this part of your body. Your standard foam tube, 15 centimetres by 90 centimetres, 6 inches by 3 feet. You can either get them smooth. I tend to use a smooth one, if I'm honest, or you can get your knobbly ones. The knobbly ones are generally a little bit short, so that's a 70 centimetre by, again, 6 inches. I'll show you how to do it with the smooth one, because actually for the vast majority of people, it's the right size and the right thing to be using. And again, I will show you as best as I can on a video. So what we're going to do is put the foam tube like this, and you're going to sit right on one end, and you're going to lie back along it so your head is nice and supported. You're going to put your fingers just underneath here so you know that you're not arching your back too much, or you're not pushing back into the roll too much. And try and keep it stable, and keep yourself nice and parallel and weighted evenly on both feet so you're not going to roll off. Now, the important bit here is actually not going to be your fingers or your hands, it's going to be the back of your wrists. It's this bit here that I'm interested in. They go on the floor. Fingers are just mute. Don't get your shoulders up, let them back. Just let the back of your wrist go. And then all you're going to do, without lifting your back too much, is come up as far as you possibly can. There'll be a little bit of movement in your back. As far as you can. And then slowly back down. But again, you can see it's my wrists are on the floor, not my fingertips. Okay, now, what you see with the vast majority of people who've got tight chests, as you're coming up, you start to find that your hands are lifting, and coming off the ground. If that's the case, come back to where you're just getting off the ground. Breathe in, out, and then slowly let your arms drop into the ground. Feel that stretch across your chest. Again, breathe in, breathe out, slowly up, just a few inches, and then drop back into the ground. In, out, slowly up, but trying to keep them on the ground. Feel the stretch, and then slowly bring them back down. Try really hard not to be tempted just to bring your arms back up forward, because you can really irritate your chest if you do that. Always bring your arms back down, no matter how much you want to just pick your arms up, bring them back down slowly. Okay, so those exercises all require a little bit of equipment. If you don't have the equipment, then there is still some stuff you can do to help yourself. Some people call it post-isometric relaxation. There's a million little names for it, but let's just go for it. So what we're going to do is sit nice and tall. If I'm going to do my left shoulder, I'm going to look to my left, and I'm going to put my right hand over the top of my head, and I'm going to pull my head diagonally forward in the position of my elbow. I'm not going sideways, I'm not going that way, I'm going diagonally forward. And as I do that, I'm going to feel a bit of a stretch down here. And what I'm going to try and do is match the pressure with my head and my arms. So I'm not actually going to move, hence the isometric bit. I'm going to pull forward, I'm going to bring my head back up to where it should be, but I'm going to prevent it moving with my hand. I'm going to hold it for a count of 8. I'm going to breathe in, out, and just pull forward just a little bit. Again, I'm going to lift my head up, only with maybe 10% of what you could do, so not a lot of pressure at all. Breathe out, stretch. One more of those, and I can feel that right in here at the moment. So I'm lifting up. Breathe in, out, stretch, and back up to neutral. Okay. Now, there's a second bit of muscle you can do in the same place. So exactly the same things that you look the other way, and your head comes over, and you're going to do this. I'm going to bring my head back, breathe in. Straight. If you're cheating, you might find it easier to sit on your hands so you can't cheat and lift your shoulder. Breathe in, out. And you repeat 3 times. And basically what you're doing is you're trying to be pulling your head back to neutral whilst resisting with your hand. Count to 8, breathe in, breathe out, and stretch. Resist for 8 seconds, breathe in, breathe out, and stretch. And do 3 repetitions. Have a bit of a move around, and then do the same on the other side. I can feel already, straight away, I feel a lot looser on my left shoulder. I'm going to have to do my right one in a minute so I don't end up looking in circles.